the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. Proverbs 11, verse 30. The Churches Together ecumenical movement has many mechanisms with which to seduce souls into an unscriptural union with the Roman Catholic system. One of these mechanisms is the elevation of social agendas and issues, around which differing church denominations join together for the goal of advancing the common good. It is remarkable how much zeal and passion churches can muster when standing for social issues of the temporary and physical. Yet those same churches and believers often neglect the standing firm for the eternal and spiritual matters of individuals. The preaching of the cross of Christ is foolishness to the unsaved world, and this may explain why many who do not share gospel truth with others will take a stand when it comes to social agendas, which are far more tolerable to many people of the world. This kind of moral stand can also elevate those making the stand, whereas the preaching of the cross would bring derision and scorn from all quarters. In large measure, churches, ashamed of the gospel of Christ, have become little more than social welfare organisations, offering services such as debt counselling, feeding the homeless, helping partygoers get home safely, referring souls to worldly counselling groups, passing political comment, and visiting the sick, much of which is performed with little or no care for the eternity and salvation of those being physically ministered to. It is possible that a lot of this is steeped in selfishness and the fear of man, with churches desiring to appear relevant and active within society, especially when paid ministers are involved, and especially when these ministers belong to the State Church of England. The bottom line is, are we winning souls, or are we virtue signalling? Are we winning souls to Christ, or virtue signalling ourselves to compromise and roam? Why do many have the desire to stand for social issues involving working alongside unscriptural church systems, yet will not stand for the truths of the gospel and the sharing of the gospel? In a Roman Catholic decree on ecumenism from 1964, we read the following words which will help us understand the dangers of uniting with Catholics and other denominations in social work, and why there is a deliberate, mischievous agenda behind united social action. In these days, when cooperation in social matters is so widespread, all men without exception are called to work together, with much greater reason all those who believe in God, but most of all Christians, in that they bear the name of Christ. Cooperation among Christians vividly expresses the relationship which in fact already unites them, and it sets in clearer relief the features of Christ the servant. This cooperation, which has already begun in many countries, should be developed more and more, particularly in regions where a social and technical evolution is taking place, be it in a just evaluation of the dignity of the human person, the establishment of the blessings of peace, the application of gospel principles to social life, the advancement of the arts and sciences in a truly Christian spirit, or also in the use of various remedies to relieve the afflictions of our times, such as famine and natural disasters, illiteracy and poverty, housing shortage, and the unequal distribution of wealth. All believers in Christ can, through this cooperation, be led to acquire a better knowledge and appreciation of one another, and so pave the way to Christian unity. Are we winning souls, or making lost souls more comfortable in their passage to hell, whilst fostering ecumenical ties with the Roman Catholic Church? Do we stand for social issues to look good to our fellows, or to make other fellows look bad, or to appease our conscience? The Church of England are prominent in this social agenda policy, obligated to do so by the corrupt state that pays their wage and guides their path. Let's win souls. Let's be wise. Yes, let's do good, but for the right reasons, without uniting with apostates, without compromising, and all whilst focusing upon the souls of those around us.